The world is filled with people who will do anything to scare or harm others. From creepy encounters to terrifying crimes, there are many frightening people in the world. Whether it's a scary stalker caught on someone's Ring doorbell, a killer clown sighted on somebody's property, or a robber who got caught on a security camera, there are many chilling encounters with scary people that have been caught on camera. These frightening encounters are enough to keep you up at night and make you double-check the locks on your doors and windows.
They say a man entered their apartment in the middle of the night while they were all sleeping.
Just a few seconds of chilling footage is enough to make anyone think twice before venturing out alone at night. You never know what or who is lurking behind every corner, so watch out, get ready to be spooked, and let's dive in and explore the scariest people caught on camera. Ghoul Mask. Let's travel to Evansville, WI, where a strange and unsettling figure was caught on a trail camera. Police set up the camera after noticing some large prints in the mud near a bridge. While most of the footage captured harmless creatures like deer and raccoons, there was one photo that stood out. In the image, a masked person can be seen lurking in the photo, resembling a ghoul. The eerie photo has left many in the area concerned and wondering who this person could be and what their intentions may be. Some speculate that the person may have known about the trail camera and intentionally donned the mask to scare people. Others even suggest that it may be a police officer playing a prank. Despite this, there's still the possibility that it was neither of these things, and it was someone who genuinely wanted to cause harm to others. Whatever the case, this unsettling encounter serves as a reminder to always be cautious and aware of your surroundings. You never know who or what may be watching. Going for a walk at night wouldn't seem so bad, but if you had this masked ghoul-wearing person stalking you, it would definitely rattle you to the core. Florida stalker.
I see that he's literally right here on the other side of the window watching me watch my phone.
I had got home at 11:10 p.m. and he was seen watching me at 11:11 p.m. He must have been following me to know my whereabouts and my routine, said 22-year-old model Gusta Janusauskite from Florida. Gusta had recently installed a Ring doorbell camera on her front door and was alerted to a man looking through her window. The footage is chilling and shows the man standing outside her home, staring in through the windows. Gusta claims that she reported the incident to the police, but they did nothing to catch the stalker. 1 week later, the man returned and was seen lurking outside her home once again. Fearing for her safety, Gusta has since moved away from the area. While there's no question that the experience was harrowing and creepy, it's only made creepier when you realize that this man could have been lurking outside her home and watching her for who knows how long before she installed the camera. It's also horrifying to imagine what he might have done had he not been caught on camera and had the model not moved away. This story serves as a reminder for all of us to be vigilant when it comes to our personal safety. You never know who may be watching you, whether it's a stalker, a burglar, or something even more sinister. Shoe stalker.
They say a man entered their apartment in the middle of the night while they were all sleeping.
While many stalkers do creepy things like stand outside a window and stare at their victim, others take it to the next level. Let's travel to a home in Iowa, where a woman woke up to find a strange man in her apartment, organizing her shoes and staring at her. The chilling footage caught the man quietly sneaking around the apartment, even spending 30 minutes hovering over the woman as she slept on the couch. He then proceeded to gather all her shoes and line them up next to her, before going to the bathroom and stealing a pair of socks. The woman was understandably disturbed and called the police, who later identified and charged the man with trespassing. It's unsettling to think that someone could enter your home and watch you while you sleep, and this encounter serves as a reminder to always make sure your doors are locked before going to bed. Who knows what could have happened if the woman hadn't woken up and confronted the intruder? He was super quiet. I think the combination of the two is how I just kept sleeping, the woman said, adding that the intruder had even been down to the kids' room. And while the police seemingly concluded that the stalker was simply high on drugs and didn't realize what he was doing, it's a creepy reminder of the dangers that can be lurking in your own home. Wigged robbery. Colorado has beautiful mountains, serene lakes, and immaculate hiking trails. Unfortunately, it's also home to some not-so-relaxing activities, like the robbery caught on camera. In a quiet and peaceful neighborhood in Wheat Ridge, a couple was walking home after taking a leisurely stroll. Little did they know, they were being followed by two people wearing wigs. The homeowners must have gotten a sense that something was off, because they quickly entered their house and shut the door when they saw the pair approaching. Just as they closed the door, the male suspect pulled out a a gun and aimed it at them. The couple was lucky to have made it inside before any harm could come to them, but the scary encounter wasn't over yet. Just a few minutes later, the suspects were caught on another security camera, robbing someone else at gunpoint in a nearby city. If the couple hadn't immediately gone inside and slammed the door, who knows what may have happened, said police. The wig duo could be heard laughing as they ran back to their car to flee the scene. Thanks to the footage captured on the Ring camera, however, the police were able to catch one of the suspects and are still searching for the other. So while this terrifying incident is no doubt one of the scariest caught on camera, it also shows a healthy dose of karma served up. Kentucky creature.
You see his face clearly.
While many horrifying people caught on camera seem completely normal, others seem to defy explanation. That's the case with this video captured in Moorhead, Kentucky. In the footage, a pale, lanky, and hunched-over figure can be seen slowly approaching a car. The figure looks around carefully before disappearing off camera. Some paranormal enthusiasts have suggested that this could be a supernatural entity, while others believe it could be someone in a bodysuit. Either way, the video is enough to send chills down anyone's spine and make them question what they believe is real. You can see his face clearly, the person recording can be heard saying in the video.
You see his face clearly.
Whether this is a hoax or a genuine encounter with something otherworldly, it's hard to deny that the figure in the video is creepy and unsettling. It's possible the person caught on camera is some sort of cult member or some deranged individual. But until we have more information, this video remains a mystery. It serves as a reminder to always be aware of your surroundings and to keep an eye out for any strange or unsettling figures lurking in the shadows. After all, whoever or whatever was captured in this video is clearly not normal. Clown attack.
Sightings are happening across the country, and it's no laughing matter.
They say that everything is bigger in Texas, but when it comes to killer clowns, that might not be a good thing. In this shocking footage caught on CCTV, we see a clown who is brandishing a knife and attempting to break into a man's house. The masked figure can be seen wandering around the property, trying locks and peering through windows. It's a terrifying sight, and one that is becoming all too common in the latest trend of creepy clown sightings. While some may question the authenticity of the footage, what's truly chilling is the fact that these sightings have been happening all around the world. From clowns wielding weapons to just standing eerily in public areas, this is one trend that is definitely not bringing joy and laughter to those who encounter these sinister characters. This disturbing incident serves as a reminder to always be aware and cautious of your surroundings, as you never know when a creepy clown may strike. "I'm sure we would all be dead today if he was able to get in," the poster of the video said, highlighting the real danger that these clowns pose. And while it's possible the footage was faked, the pure terror from the original poster seems to discredit this idea. Ghost of the past. What happens when a paranormal investigation team captures a picture of something that might not be paranormal? It's freaky, that much is for sure. Let's travel to Ireland, where a team of ghost hunters captured a chilling image on an island called Inchigoil. This island has a history of paganism, but was later converted to an early Christian settlement in 500 AD. The image, taken on the night before Halloween, shows a figure appearing to hide behind some trees. The team believes that it is the side profile of a man with a white beard. This isn't the first time a ghostly figure has been captured on this island, with a similar image being caught in the doorway of a church on the island earlier this year. While it's easy to dismiss this as just a coincidental shadow or trick of the light, the eerie history of the island leaves many wondering if there truly is something supernatural at play. And while the paranormal investigation team thinks that whatever they caught on camera was a ghost, others aren't so sure. Many internet users have claimed that this island is home to strange cults, and that the figure in the photo could be someone participating in a ritual. Whatever it may be, this ghostly encounter is enough to keep anyone up at night. Boise robber.
Each time armed and wearing a mask over their face. Boise police say that the suspect is 5'4" to 5'6" man. Anyone with information is asked to call Ada County Dispatch, the phone number 208-377-6790. All tips help.
There are many robbers in this world, so it makes little sense to single one out as being scarier than the rest. The difference, however, lies in the horrifying mask that this serial robber wears. Caught on surveillance video, this suspect has robbed multiple businesses in Boise, Idaho, and authorities have yet to catch them. Wearing a creepy and possibly homemade mask resembling a demonic creature, this robber has struck fear in the hearts of Boise residents. With their distinct walk and reckless behavior, it's only a matter of time before this perpetrator is caught. In the meantime, the community is on high alert, and businesses are taking extra precautions to ensure the safety of their employees and customers. And with the police desperate, they offered up a $5,000 reward for anyone who could lead them to the arrest of this scary criminal. The robber himself appears to be a serial robber, and while he's been caught on footage several times, his face remains a mystery. It's chilling to imagine what could be beneath his mask, and one can only hope that he is brought to justice before causing any more harm. Hartlepool Stalker. Stalkers are one of the most unnerving and terrifying people that someone could encounter. This is especially true if you're living alone and you suddenly see someone standing on your doorstep. This is what happened to a woman living in the village of Hart near Hartlepool. The woman noticed someone lingering outside her home in the dead of night on CCTV and immediately contacted the police. The footage shows the man standing on her front path and looking at his phone intermittently while examining the front of her house. He then disappears for an hour before returning and running from the side of her house and into a car. The woman shared the footage online and warned her neighbors to be cautious. It was hardly the scariest part about the whole ordeal, though. When the woman asked her neighbors if anything had been captured on their footage, it was almost as if the stalker had disappeared. "I've asked my neighbors close to me, but as far as I can see, it's just around our house," she said. "It's a truly terrifying thought to know that someone has been watching your home while you sleep, and this CCTV footage serves as a reminder that you never know who's just outside your front door."
Cupboard dweller.
A woman comes down from what looks like an upper-level storage unit into the kitchen. He knew it, he thought.
There are many horrifying cases of stalkers and intruders, but one of the most unsettling and disturbing cases involves a homeless woman who was living in a man's cupboard for a year. The man became suspicious when he noticed food and other items going missing from his home. After setting up security cameras, he was shocked to discover a woman sneaking in and out of his home and even living in a cramped space in his cupboard. The footage captured her using the sink as a bathroom and rummaging through the fridge for food. The woman later admitted to sneaking into the man's home when he left it unlocked. According to reports, she was charged with trespassing and arrested. Despite this, many believed that she should be charged with something worse, as she had admitted to living there for over a year and had even begun to take showers and make herself at home. Even locking your doors isn't enough when a determined intruder can sneak into your home and live in your cupboards undetected. You never know if you're truly alone, even in your own house. Machete Rage.
In just seconds, in a fit of road rage, a man swings his machete, striking another driver on a moped.
Let's travel to Miami Springs, where a road rage incident quickly turned violent and terrifying. A man was riding his motor scooter when he suddenly encountered a driver with a machete. The driver got out of his car and swung the machete at the other man, narrowly missing his face. The entire incident was caught on dashcam footage, leaving viewers shocked and horrified. Thankfully, the victim managed to dodge the attack, and the police were able to track down and arrest the suspect. He did what I call his best Matrix impersonation because he dodged back and he was just caught with the tip, said the police chief. The suspect confessed to the crime and was locked away with $10,000 bail to keep him far away from his victim. While the man on the scooter was no doubt terrified, he got away with no serious injuries. But the incident serves as a chilling reminder to keep your cool on the road. You never know who may be carrying a weapon and ready to lash out in a moment of anger. Even in broad daylight, horrifying people can be right around you. Memphis Robber.
Leave it. Give me the money. Take it. Come on, open it. Appreciate that.
Crimes take place every day, but it's especially scary when it happens late at night at a gas station. In this case, 3 suspects were caught on camera robbing a Marathon gas station in East Memphis. The surveillance footage shows the 3 men armed with handguns
Leave it. Give me the money. Take it.
barging into the store and demanding money from the register. With one suspect acting as a lookout, the other 2 approached the counter and forced the clerk to open the register. They then proceeded to steal the cash and make a getaway, leaving the store clerk shaken and terrified. This unsettling incident serves as a reminder to always be aware of your surroundings and to be cautious when alone at night. You never know when you could encounter individuals like these robbers, and it's always better to be safe than sorry. Each of these 3 armed robbers had handguns, using them to coerce the workers into giving them what they wanted. It's a good thing that the gas station had a surveillance camera, so the police could get a good look at the suspects and hopefully bring them to justice. Still, all it would take is one slip up and many people could have died. Kelly Clarkson. Even unknown people can suffer at the hands of stalkers, but when you're famous, it's an everyday occurrence. Usually, however, all it takes is a restraining order and the issue is resolved. This was not the case for Kelly Clarkson, who has had issues with her stalker for an extended period. Despite having a restraining order, the stalker, Huguette Nicole Young, kept showing up at Clarkson's home and leaving notes and gifts. Kelly's security team even caught Young on camera multiple times, slowly driving by her house and standing at the edge of her driveway. Although the LAPD's Threat Management Unit investigated, it's still a scary thought for Clarkson and her family to know that their safety and privacy are being violated by someone who seemingly won't stop. Even with the threat of legal repercussions from the restraining order and police involvement, the stalker continued to pursue Clarkson, leaving many wondering how far the stalker would go. Even famous people with a full security team can't be safe in their own house. Moose Monster. And other times, things are caught on camera that make people unsure whether or not they were real or a hoax, just like a strange creature caught on film in the Canadian wilderness. While filming a moose, a man spotted a bizarre shape in the background. The creature appeared to be around 6 feet tall and didn't have a face, giving off an eerie and unsettling feeling. Some viewers have compared it to Gollum from The Lord of the Rings, while others believe it could be the mythical creature known as the Rake. Whatever it may be, the footage has gone viral and has left many wondering what exactly was captured on film. In the shaky footage, the creature can be seen bouncing around through the trees, watching the moose from the background. And while some people claim it's a paranormal sighting, others aren't so sure. Some internet commentators pointed out it might just be some kind of elaborate prank, while others said it could be a person wearing a costume to scare others in the area. Whatever the case may be, this footage is enough to make anyone think twice before venturing out into the wilderness alone. Plague Doctor. Let's travel to the historic city of Chester in England, where a mystery figure has been spotted wearing a creepy medieval plague doctor costume. This figure, donning a long black hooded cloak, beaked mask, shoulder bag, and white stick, has been taunting locals for some time. The first time this figure was caught on camera was in a short clip taken on the Roman walls in daylight by the River Dee. The traditional plague doctor outfit, with herbs and spices in its mask, was used to protect doctors from the deadly plagues that ravaged cities in the past. But in this modern-day encounter, the intentions of this plague doctor remain unknown. Some speculate that it may be a group of people behind the creepy stunt, as they have set up a Facebook account to taunt locals. Others are simply scared and perplexed by the unknown presence, making people think twice before roaming the streets at night. While killer clowns used to be all the rave, this spooky sighting reminds us that there is something even more unsettling and sinister that could be lurking out on the streets.